Hello, happy Saturday. So I bet you're wondering where I'm at and what I'm doing. But today I'm in the bathroom for what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing my new nighttime skincare routine because I really want to share with you guys like what I'm doing and what I've bought. So I decided to do, an entire 30 days using just the Ordinary. So I went to Ulta and I got a ton of stuff. There is one thing that they don't have, and Sephora was out of it online, and it is the granative or something like that, retinol. So I will not be using that one like I wanted to, but I got everything else I did. So I'm going to be showing you guys. The reason I waited this late is because one, I had a party to go to today, and two, I wanted to be able to do my nighttime skincare routine with you guys. Let me put this down and just be able to show you what I have been doing. So I got it Tuesday and I've been using it since. And if you look, so if you're not new here, I have really, really dry skin and I am starting to have like oil. Don't mind this. I don't know what's happening. I have eczema. Sorry. And a lot of the times it gets like really bad here, and I don't know why. So I put Aquaphor in it to kind of help it, but it still gets a little crazy. So like I was saying is, if you can tell, I have like a shine and I've never had that before. So it's a little oil, or maybe it's hydration. I don't really know. Either way, I'm excited because I never had that. Like my skin is always dry, patchy, flaky, and gross. So I will tell you, for the couple of days that I've used it, I have seen a difference in my skin. So I'm just going to put my hair up so I can show you guys. Now, the reason I want to try the Ordinary, or I decided to try the Ordinary, is because I've seen like so many, okay, what's happening here? Whatever. So I've seen so many different videos and people like raving about it and how great it is. And it's really, really affordable. So I think the most expensive product I bought was 12 something maybe. But everything else was below that. So like I got an oil, there's a morning portion to this, and I will go ahead and tell you guys down below what I use in the morning, or I'll do another live like next Saturday and do my live in the morning so you can see my morning routine, but it's also with the Ordinary. So for 30 days, I'm using no other skincare stuff except for the Ordinary, just so I can kind of see how it works, if it's worth the hype, is it going to change my skin? So the main reason, what is happening here? The main reason I've decided to use it is because I want to kind of combat my texture and my dehydration at the same time, or my dry skin at the same time. So if you notice here, I don't know if you can catch it on camera, but I do have a lot of texture on my skin. It is actually getting a lot better because it was a lot worse than that. But I think that these products are what are like helping me. I don't know. We'll just have to see. And so if you guys do want to see the morning routine, then go ahead and comment and let me know. Even if you're watching this on the replay, comment below. And then next Saturday, instead of an evening live, I'll do a morning one and show you guys the products I use from this brand and how I use them. So we're going to get started. So the first thing that I do in the evening, I was really close, is I use their cleanser. And I don't have the prices with me right now because, again, I'm in the bathroom. So just bear with me. I will put the prices to everything down below. But like I said, almost everything that I have is below $12. So this is the Squalane, I think is what it is. Squalane Cleanser. And this is a squalane-based face cleanser and makeup remover. So you can use this one for removing makeup as well, but I don't have any makeup on right now. It is a very nice and oil-based cleanser. So what I have learned is that oil-based cleansers, yes, morning, but you know, like not, but no, absolutely not. I do get up super early on Saturdays just because I think my body, right, is kind of used to getting up early. But no, I promise it won't be that early. I'll wait until like a little bit later to do it. So like I was saying is I have recently started using more oil-based cleansers because my skin is so dry. So I have to try to give it as much hydration and moisture as possible because I'm freaking just, my skin, it doesn't matter what time of year it is, it's just so nasty. So the cleanser is, I think this was like 7 something. I don't want to say it because I don't know. So just make sure you look down below in the description when I'm done recording or going live. I will go ahead and let you know. So with this one, I just do like this, a decent size amount. And then you rub it between your hands until it goes from that cream to an oil. So like this. And then you just put it here. And you are going to hear the water in a few minutes, obviously, because I have to wash it off my face. And it's alive, so it's not like I can edit it out. So I just go ahead. But do you see like how it feels so nice? Like honestly, when I put it on my face, I literally feel like just such a, it's so much moisture. I will tell you that I feel like is being put into my skin. Like it doesn't feel like it's drying out. And like, you know that feeling you get after you wash off, like how you wash off your face wash and you're just like tight and gross and dry? I don't get that at all. It is such a hydrating formula that I really do like it. It is a bit oily, so if you have issues with oil cleansers, then I would definitely do a skin test or some kind of test to see, because I was looking at the reviews online, and most of the negative ones, there weren't very many, but most of the negative ones were saying that it was breaking people out who have oily skin. So just look into that before you use it, because I don't want to tell you guys to get something that's going to like make your skin worse than it is. So I just don't have that problem. Oil doesn't really make me break out at all, and that's because I have like dry skin with no pores. I wish I had pores to have to hide, but I don't, because they're just teeny tiny and produce no oil whatsoever, and that's why I have a dry face. So I go ahead and I wipe all that off and I let it sit so it can dry. I usually dry it, but I did not get a towel to dry it, so I'm gonna have to let it air dry for a second. So the next thing that I use, and I believe that this one was in the $7 to $10 range, is the Glycolic Acid 7% toning solution. I have seen that this is like really good. People either really like it or they really dislike it. So it does have, I believe, some kind of like scent, like perfume in it, and a lot of people don't like that. And it was kind of like tingly and affecting them that way. So if you have sensitive skin, again, just read the ingredients before you put it all over your face. I do have sensitive skin. It's not super sensitive, but I do have sensitive skin, and I haven't had any issues with it. Like obviously after I rub it on my face, it does make my face, like my face will get a little red, but as you can see, even that cleanser will get my face a little bit red just because the rubbing and everything on my face. So I'm going to go ahead and I take a little pad and I saturate it. Like this. And then I just wipe in my areas of where I have like the texture issues. So, how is everybody's Saturday? How was your week? I know I haven't put up any videos. So I got a MacBook, a new laptop to edit instead of on my iPad, because I want to try to do a little bit, I guess, more like professional or better editing. And I'm really struggling because I've never used a Mac computer at all. So it's a very big learning process for me, and the beginning of the week I kind of just gave up and I was like, I have to take a little bit to figure this out, but I'm definitely going to do my Saturdays so I can at least be here for you guys and talk with you guys and not completely fall off the grid. So just bear with me. I'm trying to work that out. I still haven't mastered how to use Final Cut. Like, I know the basics, but like actually the detail of it, I'm really bad. So this one is usually just used during the nighttime. You can use it during the daytime, but I only use it at the nighttime. And it says no more frequently than once per day, so don't use it twice. I lied. Okay. trying to see if there's anything else crazy. So it contains an AHA acid, so it will increase, obviously, your sensitivity to the sun, so make sure you wear sunscreen during the day. And I'm trying to see what this one is supposed to be, like, good for. I don't remember, but it was for basically, if I'm not mistaken, it helps with texture. Don't quote me on it. I'm not a skincare professional. Also, the way that I picked my products, so they have a lot of products online. They have them at Ulta, online, Sephora, and you can actually go to theordinary.com, and it'll give you all kinds of places that sell it, retail stores or websites that sell it in different areas, United States, United Kingdom, Canada, and all of that good stuff. However, it also tells you on their like regimen guides, so you can put in what you're looking for, whether it be acne, dry skin, oily skin, whatever it is. And then it tells you like what is the best for you, how to use it, and like the steps to use it. So basically that's what I'm doing. I'm going off the dry skin one. And the next step, which is actually my first time using this, is today, because I didn't want to use it during the week and have a terrible reaction to it. So I want to use it today. So they put in the dry skin one that if you have texture issues, to add this once a week, just basically to kind of get rid of it. But it says no more than twice a week. But in my regimen, it said just add it once a week. So that is what I'm going to do. This is an AHA 30% plus BHA 2% peeling solution. 10-minute exfoliating facial. Whew. I am freaking out. Do not use on wet skin. Apply evenly across the face, neck, using fingertips, avoiding the eye area. Leave on for no more than 10 minutes. Rinse thoroughly with lukewarm water. Do not use on sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin, I would avoid this product altogether. I have sensitive skin, but we're going to go with it. We're just going to do it. And this is another sunburn alert. So that means just be careful when going out in the sun. And I know this makes people cringe, skincare people, when you use the dropper directly on your face and put it back into the bottle because bacteria, etc. But that's what I'm doing. So I think that this is so cool because it looks like blood. I won't lie, like that's the 2-year-old in me. But I'm only gonna put it in the areas that I have texture issues because I feel like I don't want to use more product on my face than is necessary, if that makes sense. So if I don't have a lot of texture issues like on my nose, I just don't feel that it's necessary to put it there. And it is kind of burning. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, it burns like a lot actually. I don't know that I'm gonna last 10 minutes with this on my face. So please say a prayer for my skin, because I'm hoping that I did not just fudge up my skin more than it already is. Oh my God. Okay, it burns. Has anyone used this? Because it burns really bad. It doesn't smell bad though at all. It is an acid, so there will be tingling, and I kind of know that. I'm trying to close it back, but it's like crooked. So I'm totally fine with tingling. What I'm not fine with is what's happening on my face. Like, it burns pretty bad. So clean face, apply evenly. So it doesn't say how much to use. So hopefully the amount that I use isn't too much and isn't too little. So let me throw this tissue away right here. So we're gonna wait. I guess I should check the time. Anyone know what time it is? 9:24. Okay. So we're gonna wait. So I'm going to be doing 2 videos obviously for this week. Tuesday, Thursday as usual. I'm just trying to figure out what videos I want to do. I think I want to do one with the Jaclyn Hill palette, the volume 2, because I did a look on that. It is on my Instagram if you want to check down below and go check it out. It was a beautiful look, and honestly, it was a beautiful palette. Like, I did not, it's itchy and it's burning. Ugh. Okay, it's fine, just ignore it. So It actually turned out really nice. The original Jaclyn Hill palette, ooh, I almost fell. The original Jaclyn Hill palette, I didn't have any issues with. I don't think that it is the most phenomenal, earth-shattering palette that everyone has made it out to be, but it is a decent palette. Like, the shadows are relatively pretty, they blend well, the colors are nice, so I don't have anything negative to say about it, but I definitely wouldn't be like, oh my god, this is my go-to everyday amazing palette. It's okay, but I do, however, really, really like the second one. It does have a lot more of my vibe colors in it. So like those warm cranberry sunsetty colors, I do love those colors so much. So I'm probably going to do a look with that. And then I still have the Ambrosy palette from ABH that I haven't reviewed for you guys. And it's like, ugh, I don't know why lately I've been in just such a funk for the past like, God, week and a half. I've just kind of been like, ugh. And I've been like throughout the night just getting up randomly in the middle of the night, which never usually happens. I can usually sleep through the night. But like the other night, I got up and I was like, oh, I told my husband, I was like, I don't think you're gonna have work today. It's pouring outside. So he gets up and he looks out the window and then he looks at his phone and it said it was 10:59 at night. I thought it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. It felt like I'd been sleeping forever and I hadn't. And I just kept getting up and kept getting up. So I've had a lot of trouble sleeping. I've had like no motivation. So I'm just trying to figure out like what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do for you guys. I did get some other products from Sephora that if you guys want to see those, I might put them on my Instagram instead. Two of the things are skincare. I think it's only 2. It might be more than 2. Are skincare, and I cannot try them right now because I'm within the 30 days of just doing The Ordinary. I don't want to add in, it's the Milk Cleanser from Milk Makeup and their moisturizer, but I don't want to add that into my regimen just yet because I don't want it to change something and then either 1, I think that this isn't working, or 2, I think it is working and it might not be working. It might be one of those. So I'm just not going to touch them until after the 30 days. So I don't know why I really bought them, but I did. I got the Tarte Pomade Brow. I'm going to try that. I also wanted to ask you guys, so I had a comment about my brows on a photo the other day on Facebook saying that my brows were too light for my hair. I don't 100% agree, but benefit of the doubt, I could see that being an issue. So with you guys who watch me all the time, like in my videos, if you think my brows are too light, just let me know what color you think I should get. Like, I don't want to go black because I feel like I get it, I have black hair, but I also feel like black brows are very, very bold on my skin tone. So I don't know that I want to go that route. So if you guys think my brows are too light when I do them for my makeup, then go ahead and comment below and let me know. I will not be offended. My feelings will not be hurt. I just need to know, like, do you guys think that? Am I crazy? Like, what's happening? So I got that. I got a sunscreen from Supergoop. I actually use that in the morning, and I'll do that in my morning routine next Saturday. I am a grease ball. I'm usually trying to get my face not to be so oily. See, so Ray, we have the opposite problem, you and I. A lot of people are like friends, family are like you, where they're trying to combat oil. So they come to me because I do what I do, my beauty stuff and all that. And they're like, I really need you to help me with my skin. And I'm like, all right, cool. Tell me what's going on. And it's always like something about oily skin. And I'm like, I can tell you what I've heard or learned, but I tell them all the time, like, I have the opposite problem. Like, I can't really give you recommendations because I don't use anything to combat oil on my skin because I don't have any. If you could give me some, just rub your face on mine, that'd be great. So it sucks because I know that they want the help and they want me to recommend these products, but I would hate to recommend something that I have no business recommending. You know what I mean? I don't have oily skin, so I wouldn't know anything. Like, I basically tell them, stay away from these kind of products, try to use these kind of products, like mattifying, the basics. But other than like an actual product to recommend, I couldn't because I've never used something to combat oil. So if you have dry skin, I can help you. Maybe. Because here I am, almost 30 years old, still fighting dry skin. Maybe we're just screwed in the way that it is. maybe this is their way of getting us to continue to buy products. Like, they keep telling us it's gonna work, but I'm just saying, I've been battling dry skin for 30 years, and I have bought, since I was old enough to buy skincare, so many products for dry skin. So many, from drugstore to high-end to super high-end to, I've never done, oh, I did do a prescription one time. It gave me a chemical burn, so I'll never do that again. So I don't know if there's an actual way to stop what is happening to our skin, or if they just like to get money out of us, because I've paid a lot, and I know y'all probably have too. So, just the theory. Conspiracy. This is so cool, though. I will tell you that. The burning stopped, by the way, if anyone was wondering. If not, cool. It definitely looked like dark blood, but then it still looks like blood here. It's so gross. But when I put it on and the more it's drying, it is definitely turning red, like more pink. It actually looks more red in my mirror. But it did stop burning, so that's good. So maybe it's just like an at first tingly thing. Again, this is the first night that I've used this one. And it is like drying tacky. So that's pretty cool. So again, no more than 10 minutes it said, because it'll probably make me an actual cherry tomato like it looks right now. So, what else was I gonna say? So I got that pomade. What else did I buy? I went the other day. Oh, the sunscreen that I use for the daytime. I've never used sunscreen. I will not lie. Hello. So I've never used sunscreen, ever, because I have tan skin, and usually I really soak in the sun. I don't have an issue burning. I've only ever had a sunburn one time my whole life, and that was when I was in the Bahamas, because I didn't realize that the sun down there is like completely different. Okay, well, we're gonna block you because that's kind of disgusting. Put user in timeout. Let's see. Goodbye. And I'm reporting him. So I reported him. How do I get him off of here? Okay. Maybe it won't burn the whole time. No, it hasn't, Steven. Did you guys see those messages? You can't see him anymore, right? From that, if you're still on here, comment, let me know. I don't know who he is, but that was disgusting, and we're moving on. It's 2020, sir. We don't talk to women that way. So, anyways, and also, my husband is on this live, so probably not your best idea. But, back to what I was saying. Now I don't know what I was saying. Dang you! Oh, my sunscreen. So, I've never really used sunscreen. I've only ever had a sunburn one time, and it was on just like the tips of my shoulders. Thanks, Steven. And, I don't like the smell of sunscreen, but I also was like, I don't need sunscreen. I don't burn. I'm tan. And then I learned, as I started researching for like this and for like skincare stuff, I just gotta check the time real quick. All right, one more minute and I gotta wipe it off. That you actually do need sunscreen, even if you don't burn, because the sun still, it looks like that vampire facial. Yeah, it is kind of like that. You do need sunscreen to protect your skin, because even if you're not burning, the rays are still affecting your skin. So I got zinc something. It's in my room. I don't have it right now. Zinc something or other by Supergoop. Basically, all it is the zinc oxide that's in sunscreen. It doesn't smell like sunscreen. It was $42 from Sephora, so it's kind of pricey. But I'm telling you, it does not smell like sunscreen at all. It's the last thing I put on in my morning routine. And it just absorbs right into my skin. So basically what it does is it sits on the top of your skin, like the first layer of your skin, and it just deflects the sun rays off of your skin. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wash this off because it has been 10 minutes and I don't want You know, it does really, really specifically say keep on for no longer than 10 minutes. So, I don't want to freak my skin out. So, this is the first time I'm using this. Hopefully it helps. So, basically what I read about this is it's a chemical exfoliator. So, a physical exfoliator is ones with like beads and all that. And then you have like ones that are chemicals. I don't know if there's another one. There's physical and chemical. I think it's just two. Chemicals are the ones that are on like the pads, and I think that's a physical because it's a pad. But basically, because I'm not a professional, what I take this one does is it actually goes under your skin and clears the gunk out from there and exfoliates that texture, where the physical kind of just tries to scrub it from the top. So we're gonna go with it because the physical ones don't really work on me and they actually dry my skin out really bad. So I do have a little redness. This is still red, ignore that. But I don't think it's anything crazy. I don't feel like it irritated my skin too much. Do you guys see like a super difference from the beginning of the video? Because I don't think that it really irritated it too much, and it feels fine. It definitely feels a little more dry, but again, it's a harsher acid, so it's going to do that. So the next thing I have is the Hyaluronic Acid, and this is the 2% plus B5, and is a hydration support formula with ultra pure vegan hyaluronic acid. So basically what this does, from what I've read, is it doesn't so much hydrate as like a moisturizer, but it pulls any moisture in the air and locks it into your skin. So not only do I put this serum, because it's like a serum, I don't know if it's actually a serum, but it's kind of like thick like one. Not only do I put this on my face, but I also put it on the back of my hands. If you're not new here, then you know that I have issues with, oh man, I just dripped that all over my shirt, with eczema really bad. So what I do, I'm dripping that down, is I put it on my hands for hydration. What is happening? I think I used too much this time. How do I go back to see that? Okay, there we go. Let's see here. I saw a video today where she was talking about the Jaclyn Hill pound saying the formulas. Yes, Jen. Her name is Jen. Yes. Oh my God, I've seen it, and honestly, it made me want to run to Ulta. I didn't. I might still, and get the new one because I have the original from 2017, and I like it. Like I said, it's not bad. Again, not a like palette where I'm like, oh my God, ride or die, but definitely not a bad palette. The colors were pretty, they blended well. But I really want to see if they are different. Like her swatches show that it is different, and like she showed how the formula is different. So look, I put it on my hands. See the difference? It just gives it more hydration. This is literally the only thing that has ever helped my eczema other than a steroid. And I stopped taking them. If you're not new here, I stopped taking them because it was bleaching my skin. I didn't like it. Enough said. So basically, this gives my hands way more moisture, and I don't feel like it's itchy. You know how you put a lotion or cream on and it's itchy if you have like eczema or something? Ugh, hate that feeling. Because it's like, yeah, it's hydrating it and helping it, but it's also making you scratch it even more. So this doesn't do that. So if you are on here and you have issues with eczema or anything else on your hands like that, I highly recommend getting this. Even if you don't use it on your face, put it on your hands. So the only problem I have with the hyaluronic acid is it's supposed to pull the moisture out of the air and bring it to your skin, but I don't feel like it's very moisturizing, if that makes sense. Like I don't feel like it brings that. I feel kind of like it dries it and makes it tacky, but my skin shows completely different. So it works, but it doesn't feel like it's working. Does that make sense? Like when you put a moisturizer on, you expect it to be like, oh, it's so good. And it doesn't feel like it. It feels like it tightens my face. But in the morning when I just kind of rinse real quick, because I usually don't wash my face in the morning. I just put my other stuff on. It doesn't do that. Like, it does feel like it was hydrated more, but when you first put it on, it's kind of like that tacky feeling. I don't know what that was. So the last step in my nighttime for right now with The Ordinary. Now, usually when I'm not doing this specific brand, I have a lot more steps, but because, like I said, I'm just testing The Ordinary out for 30 days, that's all I'm doing. So this is the Natural Moisturizing Factors plus HA, Hyaluronic Acid, and this is a surface hydration formula. So this is pretty big, and this was $7.90. I do remember that. And you do not need a lot for this one. So I literally use like this much, and that's probably still a lot. The first night I used it, I put a lot on like I would my moisturizer, and it literally would not rub into my face. I had so much on. So, and this just feels so nice. This just seals everything in. God, I love their creams. I don't know why. And there's like no scents to them at all. The glycolic acid has a scent to it, and the AHA, BHA kind of has a scent to it, but like the hyaluronic acid, this one, it doesn't. Hi, Sherry. How's your Saturday? That was pretty loud. Sorry. So they don't have a scent to it, and it feels really nice and hydrating. Like, my skin just looks so much better, and it has honestly since Tuesday really improved. I have gotten a lot of compliments on my skin lately and how it's been. So that is what progress is to me. When other people can see what it's doing, then it's doing something. I did go and have a facial done from Sephora on, I don't know, it was, I don't know, sometime this week. I got a free facial for spending $75 because I'm a Rouge member. I'm honestly gonna tell you, I don't feel like it did anything. So I don't really know. They said they were doing all this, and it was like a hydra facial, which I've never had, so I couldn't tell you whether it was or it wasn't. But it just didn't feel like they did anything. I still had blackheads, which I don't have very many, but I do get some in here. So it was like, well, if you can't even get my blackheads out, I kind of feel like maybe it wasn't that great of a facial. But I don't know. Like I said, that was the first one I've ever really had, and it just wasn't my thing. It was good, Sherry. I had a good day, good week, I guess. Just kind of like bleh. So I'm excited for Monday to come and kind of just start the week over. Isn't that weird? You want Monday to come. But so that's just basically what I used. And again, all of this together was probably less than $30. Maybe right around. But I will tell you that they have a lot of products that I don't really know what they are or what they're for. But a lot of them, they tell you can't mix together. So just be mindful. Again, if you can, go on to theordinary.com and check out their regimen guide and all that and their ingredients. They are very straightforward. They're very like generic in explaining things. So it's easy to understand, but they will tell you like this and this cannot be mixed or that and that can't be mixed, because some of them, I have seen reviews that if you mix them, it can be like really bad or almost dangerous for your skin. So just be mindful in that, because like I said, I'm not a professional, so I don't want to recommend anything for you guys to be mixing together. Just make sure you do your research. It is a very low price brand. I have really seen nothing but positivity in my own experience for the past couple of days. But again, I've only been using it since Tuesday, so wait for it. And that was the first time I used that peeling AHA, BHA peeling solution. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it can help me with my texture, because it's like probably my biggest insecurity. Thank you. I just got them done today. So I stopped getting my nails done a long time ago, kind of side swiping there, but I stopped getting them done a long time ago because I hate just doing anything with nails, like with fake nails. I hate opening things. I hate having to pull my cards out of my wallet. I just hate it altogether. But I really feel like when I'm holding things for you guys on YouTube and look how much prettier that looks than when I just have like those short stubby nails. It's just like, I just personally don't like it. So I feel like when I have my nails done and when they're long and they're beautiful, it just makes other things look pretty that I'm holding. So, but back to my skin, it's just, my texture is one of my biggest insecurities. And I've tried so many products and it gets to the point where it's so frustrating because it's like you're doing everything you're supposed to. You use all these expensive products. It's not like I'm, you know, going to the dollar store and just using their brand stuff and hoping that it helps. No, I've invested in this stuff. I've gone and seen a dermatologist. I've spoken to estheticians and they all tell me the same thing. And I do it and nothing changes. So again, that's kind of my conspiracy theory that your skin is just the way that it is. And there's not much you can really do about it. You can take care of it the best you can, but when it comes to being too dry or too oily, you just gotta deal with it. I have short and stubby nails. I cannot do short and stubby nails. So my nails naturally grow medium length and I usually paint them, but for some reason lately they've been kind of fragile, so they break down. And because I have very short fat hands, if you can tell, another insecurity of mine, I don't like the way they look when I'm holding products up. It's just a personal preference. Like I said, a lot of people like shorter nails. There are some people, like my mom, when she would get her nails done, she would get them like short and round, so it would just basically be the acrylic just to give it that thick, pretty look, and that's fine. It's just, for me, I'm just like, I cringe when I see it for myself, and I'm like, I hate my nails, and my hands are already so like aged and dry and red and gross because of my eczema. So it just makes me personally feel better when I have these, because you guys look at these instead of like my red patches or stuff. So I don't know, it's a problem I have. But so that is it for tonight, guys. I'm gonna head to bed because I'm super tired, and I will see you guys probably next Saturday. I will be posting my 2 videos this week, so keep a lookout on that for Tuesday and Thursday. But I will be back Saturday and we'll be going over the morning routine from The Ordinary and what I use and how I use it. So if you have any questions, go ahead and comment them below. I will get to you as soon as I can. And if you are interested in, like, what was I gonna say? I have no idea. Oh, if you're interested in seeing that video next Saturday, or not video, but live, then go ahead and let me know. And I will do that, or I'll add something else if you kind of want to see something more. But I think it'd be really exciting to kind of show you guys what I'm using in the whole category or the whole brand. So have a good night. Bye, Sherry. That wasn't you guys. I was saying have a good night to her. Have a good night. Bye. No, but all right, guys, have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday and start fresh on Monday with a positive outlook. It's going to be an amazing week. It is starting to get warmer, so that's good. So, all right, guys, bye.